valleys where the stadium lights glow. Cobblestone rhythm, the city moves slow.
This is the Sports Shakedown with Mafia Mike.
Hello, folks. This is our first podcast. You're talking to Mafia Mike, and we're going to talk about sports. We're going to hit from football to baseball to hockey and everything in between on this broadcast. This week here, we're going to talk a little bit about college football, a little bit of Aaron Rodgers and his escapades with the McVie show, and it ought to be interesting. We got 2 more weeks before the beginning of college football starts. Of course, my friend Tripp over here, we got a little bet going on because I'm a Notre Dame fan. He's a Wisconsin, and
Go Badges.
and I feel sorry for his team getting beat down. They're already a 20.5 point underdog.
Hey, that one you got to take the over and under. We are not going to be beaten by 20 points.
Oh,
and not to Notre Dame. It ain't gonna happen.
you got a rookie quarterback coming in. I forget what university he's coming from. I think Division II.
Yeah,
He's mobile. I watched tapes on him.
Right.
He's not too bad, but he hadn't faced anybody like Notre Dame with that quality of a defense. So
No.
it ought to be interesting. I think it will go. The point spread will go on the over. I think it'll go over, and I think Notre Dame will cover the spread.
I do not think they will. Notre Dame has historically been horrible out of the blocks. Their first games usually are a stutter every season when they come out.
I won't debate that with you. Usually we start off, especially the first quarter, it looks like we forgot how to play.
Exactly.
It gets a little slow and doldrum, and
Yep.
then we pick up the pace by the second half.
Yep.
I think it'll be close on the point spread. I'm not saying it's going to be like a blowout of the point spread, but it's a push.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be a push. Coach for Notre Dame, his focus has been on we concentrate one game at a time.
Yeah.
Not think about 10 games later when you're playing Miami or somebody else of a bigger caliber.
Right.
Because that's how you end up getting beat like last year, losing the first 2 games. Before you know it, you're out of the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You can't do that.
No, not in the way they have CFA set up for the playoff system and the point system. Yeah, and you have to put the birds on the board. You have to get those points up there. Otherwise, if you have close games, they're not going to rank you up.
No, that's what I mean. Sometimes I feel bad for the lowercase teams because they get blown out.
Yeah.
By 40, 50 points.
Exactly.
And the sportsmanship goes away because everybody's looking at the rankings.
Exactly.
How bad did I beat the hell out of this team? You know what I mean?
If Wisconsin's secondary is horrible, then I think you can cover the spread because they'll be able to just use their speed and pass down the line. But if their secondary holds up, they're going to have a hard time mixing it up with the running game, short game, and passing. I know they're a full package team, but again, I think the combination of the first game out of the blocks, they're going to have a little bit of a stutter with it. I think they're going to have some unexpected surprises that may come their way because it's Big Ten. Big Ten, you never know which of the Cinderellas is going to put on that slipper for that year. And so who knows? I mean, I was actually there in the stadium when Ohio State was ranked number 1, and we were supposed to be blown out by 24 points, I believe, and Ohio State lost. And that was under Woody.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You know how that goes. Well, Woody probably broke chairs over guys' heads on that one.
That was the game.
Yeah.
That was the game. He
lost it.
He lost it on a Wisconsin player.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was on the sidelines.
I
That's
remember
the
that
game.
That goes back a ways. Yeah.
It does.
But the way I look at it is I see Wisconsin's quarterback is the question mark. Can he hold up? Notre Dame's secondary is second to none. We have the best secondary in college football this year.
Right.
Our back four is incredible. And
Right.
all those guys are going to go in the draft probably next year in the top 2 rounds.
Right.
If he can somehow manage not to throw interceptions, you have a shot.
Right.
But
well, there's another perspective too. If Wisconsin decides to do a 3-yard offense, what I mean by a 3-yard offense is where you hand off to your back, expecting to get 3 yards every play. That means you go 4 plays, you've got a first down. 4 plays, you got a first down. 4 plays, you got a first down, and it grinds the clock down all the way. And then they go and they score, or maybe they only get 3 or something like that.
So you're playing the clock in a close game.
Exactly. They grind out the opponent
and try to get the opponent in the fourth quarter.
And well, if the point is to win, or if the point's to keep them close, yeah. And because a lot of times if you keep it, if team's supposed to blow you out and you keep them close, all of a sudden they start making mistakes because they get a little antsy, because of like we were talking about rankings and everything else that had come onto it. So
that happened last year with Notre Dame against Texas A&M.
Exactly.
Now they were a ranked team, Texas A&M. They were a good team.
They were good.
Yeah, Reed at the quarterback. He's good.
Yeah.
But the point is you can see, as good as C.J. Carr was, you can see him getting antsy in the pocket, like, all right, how come we're not putting enough points on the board and they're still too close?
Right, exactly.
Yeah, but that was against a rank Texas A&M. Wisconsin ain't even ranked, so.
No. Well, yeah, but it's hard to even believe rankings at the beginning of the season because everybody just is ranking them based on last year.
Yeah, I mean, look at Indiana's sixth.
Yeah.
And they lost everybody.
Yeah.
But the quarterback they got, they picked up a quarterback. He's really good.
Exactly.
I looked at the top 10 quarterbacks, and I don't even like him. I don't even think he's worthy. Seriously, I looked at your guy, Drew Mestamaker from Oklahoma State.
Yeah.
I watched tapes of these guys over the last 2 days, and you want a job as an NFL draft prospect?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're going to have to get you a job there because you did a good job on that one. Yeah, I was very impressed with him. Very accurate.
Yeah.
He's mobile. He moves when he has to. Doesn't necessarily run. And he's going to take over the Oklahoma State offense. He came from Northern Texas, and they won their conference last year, and 2 of their players went into the NFL. So that tells me he's a pretty good quarterback. Good size, 6'3", 215. I don't know the cast he's going to have in Oklahoma State. It will match what he had in North Texas.
Yeah.
But right now, I got him right behind Arch Manning as the top quarterback at next year's draft.
Wow. You heard it here, folks. Here first from Mafia Mike. So, yeah, we got grab the popcorn because this is going to be a season.
Yes. And we're going to make Tripp an NFL scout. Because he did a great job on that one. I kind of fell asleep on that guy. I had some of the guys, but then I really looked into these quarterbacks in past games last year, even with the other universities that they played for.
Yeah.
because we have Drew Messemer, we have Sam Levitt, Rocco Beck, Josh Hoover. All those guys are transfers.
Yeah, they went through the portal. You got
they went through the portal. Levitt went to LSU. I think I'm not sure where he played. No, Sam Levitt played for Arizona State.
Yeah.
Drew Messermaker played for North Texas. And Josh Hoover played for TCU.
Yeah.
And all those teams either had guys drafted into the draft last year and won conference championships in their conferences.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it shows that these quarterbacks are legit. And being that Indiana won last year.
And the Horned Frogs at TCU did not really have the star power receivers.
They had one, that's it.
He made them look like they were star power receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hoover looked the part, and actually that's why the Indiana coach brought him in.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what he did last year with Mendoza.
Exactly, yep.
Mendoza, nobody even knew who Mendoza was until he brought him in.
That's right, yeah.
And look what happened.
Exactly.
They won a national champion and a Heisman Trophy winner.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. So I have Sam Levitt is my third quarterback in this list. I was impressed with his confidence of running an offense, running the ball as well as passing. He's got good 10 to 20 yards downfield. He can zip it in there, and he can float it down 30, 40 yards on the fly over the back shoulder. And one of the most impressive that nobody really heard of is Rocco Beck.
Yeah, that one, and with a name like Rocco, he's got to be one of your favorites.
Yeah,
you
got to have an Italian German in there, Italian first name, German last name. He's 6'1", 200. He's not that big.
Yeah,
he's going to Penn State. Now it's going to be a higher class of playing than the team he played with. But when I watched him, he was, believe it or not, the most accurate passer out of all of them.
Wow. That's high praise.
That is. I mean, I watched when he was throwing 10, 20, 30 yards, they were zipped in there.
Like darts?
They were darts at chest level, hand level. Okay. Nothing was overthrowing. I think maybe he had one or two, but I mean, he was accurate. And the over the top, right there.
Wow.
No problem.
Okay.
Guys couldn't defend it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was mobile, too.
Yeah.
He will get out of there and run if he has to, but his eyes are downfield.
And this is going to be interesting because he's going to really mix it up then in the Big Ten, East.
Yeah, and Penn State kind of has a weaker schedule than everybody else.
I think, I don't think they've got. They don't have Michigan
Ohio State.
And Ohio
They don't have Michigan.
Yeah.
So it should be a good stepping stone for him.
Exactly.
I think he's going to do very well.
Yeah. Do they? I think they might have Maryland early in the schedule too, and so that'll be a good test. Because Maryland's their defense is supposed to be beefed up this year.
Yeah, they got a good secondary.
Yeah.
So that should be the case. Arch Manning, he, believe it or not, Texas has the toughest schedule of anybody.
I believe it.
They got 6 or 7 ranked teams.
Yeah.
They got to play against Ohio State week 2.
Holy cow. I didn't realize that. Okay.
Thank God they have them at home.
Yeah.
They got Missouri. They have, let me see, Tennessee.
Okay.
Yeah, they have a tough schedule.
Wow.
And Texas to make the playoffs is not going to be easy for them.
Well, the SEC and the Big Ten, I think it's just going to be a bloodbath to see who's going to take those conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the if he runs the table, he wins the Heisman Trophy hands down.
True.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And I watched tapes on him ever since he lost that Ohio State game last year. I watched that game because that was what's the name's last game I can think of. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
And he looked awful. He looked out of place. There was shines that he looked good. He was getting sacked. He was throwing interceptions, overthrowing his receivers.
Yeah.
Not doing a full read of the field.
Well, their offensive line, I can't, from what I recall from that game, I can't really, I think their entire offense looked awful. Their offensive line looked porous, especially in that first half.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they were getting beat up.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, Ohio State probably had one of the best defenses.
Oh yeah, and their defensive tackles were on roller skates. These guys are so fast.
Well, you got to look at 3/4 of the defense went in the draft.
Yeah.
You probably had 5 of them in the first round.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you had
and they're going to be
linebacker,
starting.
you had a corner, you had defensive end.
Yeah, and these guys, when they get to the NFL, they're going to be starting in the dance. They're not going to be waiting a year. You're right.
Yeah. It's see, they got Ohio State in week 2, Tennessee week 4, Oklahoma. They got Ole Miss.
Yeah, Ole Miss has been coming on. Yeah.
Well, Trinidad Chambliss, he's a little short, a little undersized, but he's fast.
Yeah.
He makes good decisions. He's on my list as well. They got Missouri at LSU, which is not going to be easy.
No.
And then the last game at Texas A&M.
Wow.
That's a rivalry game.
Yeah.
And that's the 12-man team.
Yeah.
The stadium is the 12th guy.
You're absolutely right.
You're going to get beat up just hearing that noise.
Yep.
Can think he's lucky that's the last game, not the first.
Absolutely.
Because that might be a loss.
Yeah.
Because he's going to go against Jared Reed.
Yep.
And that'll be amazing. LSU's the sleeper. Because Sam Levitt's playing for them now.
Right.
And after seeing him, they got a decent team. Kiffin's coaching them now.
Right.
Coming from Ole Miss.
Yep.
So that's going to change the whole outlook of that team.
Yeah, because now they have somebody that can do some clock management for them and get them ready game for game, not looking like we were talking about looking three games down the road.
No, Lane Kiffin doesn't play that.
No, it's going to be game per game, and he is masterful at his clock management.
Well, that's what he did with Ole Miss,
right? And LSU, their coaching staff was horrible last year.
Well, they had Kelly.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Notre Dame. He left Notre Dame to go there in the middle of the night.
He had the same disease. Yeah, he had the same disease at Notre Dame too.
Yeah, he was horrible.
Yeah.
He had to just give up. Yeah. Don't coach anymore, please. Give us a break. Yeah, but that team there is ranked 13th.
Wow. Okay.
Why?
Good question.
I don't understand that. They're ranked 13th.
Yeah, unless the AP and these people are looking at their portal class that they had brought in, and along with the new coaching, and they're giving them high hopes and props on that. It's hard to figure out how they do these preseason rankings. It really is.
Yeah. So now that I got a real good look at these quarterbacks, especially in the top 10, 15, and so on,
right?
I kind of have a better view of who I think is going to be there in the end.
Yeah.
So going through my list, I got Josh Hoover 5th on my list.
Okay. Interesting.
From Indiana. He looked very positive. Threw a lot of touchdowns, not so many interceptions.
Right.
Confident. Again, he plays very much like Sam Levitt.
Yeah.
Very similar game.
Yep. He doesn't panic.
No, he don't panic. He can zip it in inside of 20 yards, and he can float it over the top. Okay, so he has both the Arch Manning look.
I gotcha. Yeah.
And then you
Just
go
not the pedigree.
no.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't have the pedigree when you have two uncles that were in the NFL.
Hey, that's right.
The one thing with Arch Manning, though, I could say that his uncles don't have is he has mobility.
That's true.
He can move.
That's true.
I watched him play, and when they get after him, he'll run.
Yeah.
And he's pretty fast. He don't look it, but he is.
His papa was the best athlete out of the three brothers. It's just that he had I think it was a problem with his back or something like that. But yeah, later in his career.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was like the most promising of them all,
And never got the shot.
never
right?
never got the shot.
What a shame, right?
It really is. It really is.
We may not have seen the true, real best Manning of all.
Of all, that's exactly.
And that's hard to say. I mean, God, look at the talent.
It is, and it's both his brothers agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
that he was the man. Yeah.
Well, maybe Arch is going to pick that up.
Let's hope,
Yeah.
because he does. He's got a much better frame than his uncles ever did.
Yeah, he's 6'4", 226.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like the pros just lick their chops when they see a quarterback like that.
And he's got thighs like a soccer player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's thick.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's hitting the weight room.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So then my sixth quarterback I have, Notre Dame, C.J. Carr. I don't have him up on top because I got to be honest.
Yeah.
Even though I'm a Notre Dame fan, want to put him number one, he isn't. Him and Julian Sayin for Ohio State, both of them play very similar
Right.
game. They can float the ball. One thing I see in their game is they don't have that zip that Josh Hoover and Sam Levitt have.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see more out of those two quarterbacks this year.
Do you think Carr has the wherewithal to really adopt and own the playbook for Notre Dame to get a deep understanding of it right away?
No, he's already done that last year.
Yeah, you think he's mastered it?
Yeah, I think so because he's took his lumps in the beginning, the two losses.
Yeah.
And I know he looked lost in that first game.
Oh yeah,
he didn't
utterly
look
confused.
Yeah.
You're right.
And he just started learning the playbook.
Yeah.
And then you have the two opponents you had in the beginning,
Yeah.
Miami and then Texas A&M,
Yeah.
right off the bat.
And Miami was a surprise team for everybody because Miami was not supposed to be that good last year. Nobody saw that coming. Not early on.
Oh, I don't know.
You think so?
I looked at. I mean, you got Fletcher, the running back. He's solid.
Yeah.
I see him as one of the top guys in the running backs.
Yeah, but I mean, he was untested. Nobody really got to see him on the turf.
No. It was kind of like, here it is in your face.
Right.
Week
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
we kind of hid it in the closet.
Well,
We'll pull it out.
They were not ranked. They weren't even.
They were ranked.
Were they?
Yeah, they were ranked. I think 10th.
Okay.
Yeah, they were ranked 10th. They were in the top 10. They were ranked 10th.
Because I thought they were supposed to be only.
Because when we played them,
Yeah.
we were ranked 4th. They were ranked 10.
Okay.
And then they beat us.
Yeah, 'cause
And that was our downfall.
Because I didn't think they were favored for the ACC.
Both teams. And then I think Texas A&M was either 11 or 9.
Yeah.
And we lost to them by 1 point.
Yeah, because if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. I thought Georgia Tech was the favored one for the ACC last year.
No, it was Miami.
Miami was the favored starting out in the ACC?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because Clemson was all banged up. They didn't.
Right.
They're in a rebuilding stage. They've been in a rebuilding stage. In Florida, what we got? Florida in that conference. They're kind of like a hit or miss lately.
Florida's SEC.
Or SEC, excuse
Yeah.
me. I'm thinking Florida State.
Florida State's
Florida
ACC.
State ACC.
Let's see.
And they've been up and down.
West Virginia, are they SEC or
West
ACC?
Virginia is 12.
ACC?
The Big 12.
Oh, Big 12 now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's so hard with all these colleges moving around the different conferences.
They keep moving conferences. I mean, look at it. You had the Pac-12 is the Pac-2.
Yeah.
And the Big Ten is like the
18.
Big 30 or whatever,
Yeah.
you know. They got to
18.
rename these conferences
Exactly.
for what amount of teams you have in it.
Yeah.
So then I go to my 7th was Julian Sayin. And like I said, he played great because he has the cast. He had the cast around him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And he has the cast again this year.
Yeah.
Ohio's got a good offense.
Mm-hmm.
It's their defense that's going to be a question mark.
Yeah.
If the defense can hold up.
Right.
And I don't think so. I mean, I think they'll make the playoffs, but they're gonna hit a buzzsaw against a team like Oregon, Texas. Those teams are gonna give them a fight.
Exactly. And Oregon, you know, I don't know what your opinion is on them, but they are always, to me, Oregon and Boise State are always two, like, dark horses that are always...
Well, Oregon, I always says, they always quack like a duck until they lay an egg.
There you go. True.
Yeah.
True. And Boise State, I have yet to figure out the Big Blue, that team.
They got that. They got the most funky field you ever seen.
The blue
it's just
field.
blue.
Yeah.
The uniforms are blue. It's like I feel like I'm tripping on mushrooms or something over here watching these guys play.
Nothing about them says potatoes, but you know.
No, absolutely not.
And
No.
And they don't play like spuds either. But yeah, every year it seems like
They're a very fast-paced team. If you watch them, their offense is like fast-paced. It's constant on the go, and they can put points up.
yeah.
Now, they play in a weaker conference,
True.
but they're built for that.
Yeah. But they always seem to pop up and smack somebody in the nose every year.
Yeah, once in a while, you might get an upset from them.
Yeah.
Pull out of nowhere a rabbit out of their hat.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. My 8th pick on the quarterback rally here is Trinidad Chambliss, Ole Miss.
Hey, with a name like Trinidad.
Yeah, it just sounds like gold, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. You sound like royalty.
Exactly. But I'm really impressed with Ole Miss and their program. I mean, they're attracting coaches. They're thinking outside the box. They're getting players in there. It just seems because I mean that SEC conference is tough, but they are not backing down. They're not surrendering at all.
No.
Ole Miss is those guys are coming out, and those rebels are putting up points every year.
Yeah, well, Chambliss came from, I think, Fresno State.
I believe so. He came out west.
Yeah, he came out of a small school last year, and they brought him in. Kiffin brought him in.
I think before that he was JUCO too.
Yeah, I'm not sure before that, but I know small schools, Division II.
Yep.
And he wanted to bump up to Division I to see what he can do. And under Lane Kiffin, he did a great job.
Right.
Lane Kiffin did a great job with this guy.
I hope the new coaching staff can continue that.
Yeah. Keep the offense rolling.
Right.
Let him just do his thing.
Yeah.
Because he was successful. He beat Georgia in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And you don't just go in and beat Georgia like that.
No. Nobody goes in and handles the dogs.
No. Not in their backyard. Next guy I got is Georgia, Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah. Yep.
I thought he was bigger than he was. He looks like a big man, but he isn't. He's only 6'1", 250.
Yeah, he looks imposing, but yeah, he's about my size. Yeah.
And he's fast. He runs. He can throw. He's deceiving in his throws. He looks like he can zip it in there too.
Yeah.
Except sometimes I feel like he gets a little confused back there when you get a lot of pressure on him. If he doesn't get a running lane, he gets sacked.
He gets happy feet and then gets sacked. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
And then my last one out of the box is a sleeper right here from South Carolina, Lenora Sellers.
Okay.
You know, nobody's really talking about him. I looked at tapes at him.
Right.
He's big. He's 6'3", 238.
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, he's huge.
Okay.
And when you can't tackle him, when he runs and gets full speed, you might as well just get out of the way because you ain't going to get him down.
Well, I'm not trying to catch you off guard, but what do you think about the season for our backyard college here at CCU? I know every year it's we're always expecting great things out of this constantly growing program that we have here at Coastal Carolina, where nobody can figure out the mascot is a Chanticleer, which is a angry chicken, but
or a blue rooster, one or the other.
Yeah. But the teal this year, what are they in the Sun Belt Conference?
Sun Belt Conference is what they're in.
Yeah.
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 I'm actually going. The wife got me tickets for my birthday.
Oh.
September 12th, we're going to see them against Furman.
Okay.
Don't know too much about either team this year yet. I'm going to do a little research, and we will talk about them in the coming week when I go see them. That'll be on the list.
Yeah, the Paladins usually they put up a good fight. Of course, the big dogs in that conference, I think, if I'm correct, and they're still in there.
James Mason.
Well, not
Liberty.
Liberty
Liberty's a big one.
Absolutely, yeah.
James Mason, Liberty. Yeah, in the Sun Belt Conference.
Yeah. Liberty always seems to, the Liberty Fire always seems to field a team that's in there. But year after year, the Shants seem to be able to, I think, out of all the teams in that conference, the one that keeps building every year.
App State is another one.
Yeah,
Appalachian State is a big one.
Yeah, the Mountaineers, but their reputation is tarnished over the last 5 years, I think, from what they used to be.
Bullies.
Yeah, yeah.
I know they are in the basketball world.
Yeah.
Them and Old Dominion sometimes puts up a fight.
Yeah,
actually, I think your quarterback came from Wisconsin. Came from Old Dominion.
He did. Yeah.
That's where he came from, and I mean, we've been through a coaching carousel over there.
Yeah,
and that's the question mark. We had the coach who got us there and was doing good. As you saw, Lively came out of the draft, went to Baltimore. Mm-hmm. First player in Coastal Carolina history to be drafted into the NFL.
Yep.
And he did well.
Yeah.
With Baltimore. Now he's with the Giants, which is amazing because he's going to kill it with the Giants. The Giants are famous for using their tight end.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. They've always used them either to block or catch passes out of the backfield.
Yeah.
So they're going to utilize him very well.
Because the Giants have always used that safety valve.
Yeah.
For their quarterbacks is their beefy tight ends with good hands.
Yep.
Yep.
And he's going to fit well. I don't know why he left, but greener pastures, I guess. So that's my quarterback carousel. And you were talking about who was in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the Big 12 we have, that's a Big 10. Big 12 we had Arizona State. Let's see. Yeah, West Virginia's in the Big 12 because you were asking me that before.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State.
That's right.
Where Messermaker's going to be.
Yeah.
So he's going to go up against his former team.
Right.
And there's some good teams there. TCU.
Yep.
Oklahoma State. You got Iowa State.
The Iowa State does put up some good teams and good games.
Yeah, they're kind of a sleeper sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll see them and they'll be close with teams they shouldn't be close with.
Right. I remember one time they played, I think it was at Tulsa. they were playing Tulsa or something.
Okay.
And that game was a battle, between those two. And I didn't think it was going to be close because Tulsa was supposed to be the powerhouse that year. And it's interesting how they have that. It's Wyoming also is one of those schools that every once in a while they pop up and have some brute force.
Well, that's where what's his name, the Bills quarterback came from.
Yeah, yep.
Out of Wyoming.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Bills drafted him,
nobody heard of him. Yeah,
yeah, he was like, and then all of a sudden he's big. He's big now.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
So we go into the
Josh
top.
does well.
I got the top 25, and they got Ohio State on top. Again, as usual. I think the coach over there pays to be number one every year in the beginning. Here's a few bucks. Here's the white envelope.
So when our listeners tune in on their televisions this coming for opening games for the season for college, what are the games you think are the ones that they can't miss or you shoot them?
Okay. Well, like I said, the first one out of the box, it's kind of a weaker schedule on week one.
Yeah.
So we're going Wisconsin, Notre Dame, just because it's you and me.
Exactly.
You and me, baby.
Yeah. And if anybody misses that game, they should be shot. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll hang them up by their bootstraps. So
they go swim with the fishes.
I want to swim with the fishes. Well, week two, the big one is Ohio State at Texas.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
That's at 7:30
Absolutely.
at night on ABC.
Wow. Okay.
I had Oklahoma at Michigan as well, a 12 o'clock game.
Okay.
But, of course, Ohio State, Texas supersedes that.
Okay. Listeners, you heard it here first. If you have any other submissions or ideas, or if you want to be on our show, put it in the comments. We'll always read all of our comments from all our listeners.
And then also in week two is the game I'm going to be at. Coastal Carolina Furman.
Furman, yeah.
Yeah, Furman. So I'll be giving you the play-by-play on that one and the statistics to who I think is going to win that game.
Is your wife going to make you wear teal?
Oh, I got my Coastal Carolina jersey.
There you go.
I'll be wearing it. Watch me. It's going to be on ESPN Plus.
All right. You're going to be
Watch out for me.
Part of the Teal Nation.
Teal Nation, baby. We're going to rock and make some noise down there. Hog down some hot dogs and burp up some beer. Yeah. And then in week three is this one, LSU at Ole Miss.
Okay.
7:30 p.m.
All right.
Now, give or take, nobody gets hurt, and
yeah,
this is kind of the rundown. See what happens. Week 4, I got Texas A&M at LSU.
Okay.
And also, we have South Carolina at Alabama.
Okay.
We'll see what Norris can do against Alabama on a weaker stage because Alabama doesn't even know who their quarterback's going to be.
Yeah.
As of right now.
Yeah.
They're got a competition going between two guys. A sophomore and a junior.
Okay.
Then week 5, Miami at Clemson.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how Clemson's going to be, but you go to Death Valley, that's not a place you want to be. And I'm not even sold too much on the new quarterback for Miami.
Yeah.
I watched tapes of him, and he kind of was disappointing.
Okay.
He overthrows. He gets a little happy feet.
Yeah.
He can run. If he gets loose, you got trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can book.
No,
But
Miami have a good line.
well, they lost some of their line.
Yeah, that's going to be that'll also play into having happy feet. If he doesn't have, especially on his left side, if he doesn't have a left tackle that is an absolute
Well, the left tackle is the one that got drafted.
Yeah, And if his replacement is not a solid wall, that's going to be a long season for Miami.
Yeah, that Miami's going to have a tough road.
Yeah.
They don't have as tough a schedule as, say, Texas, but they do have Mark Fletcher, the running back.
Yeah. We'll see.
He's going to help him out.
Yeah, we'll see if they can protect his blind side, and if they can, then there'll be something there'll be somebody to contend with.
Yeah, Tony's come back, the wide receiver, so he's back. Mm-hmm. He didn't go.
All right.
He's going to be the premier receiver.
Okay.
And then we'll see what happens there. The defense still looks pretty good.
Good.
The front four look really good. They got Moulton back, and they're solid there.
Okay.
Secondary is not too bad. So defense will hold up for them.
All right.
In case the quarterback makes a couple boo-boos along the way. And then we're going to go week 6. We got Georgia at Alabama.
Oh.
That's always a good fight.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. Regardless of how good Alabama is or not. It's
that
always
is a next-door war.
That's going to be a fist fight.
Yeah.
And let's see, 6 I have Texas at Oklahoma.
Okay.
On that week. Week 7 we got a couple games. Florida at Texas.
Okay.
You don't know what Florida you're going to get.
Oh, I love my Gators, but yeah.
One day they can be superstars, next day they just lay an egg.
But one thing they are consistent in is they always have speed. That team is always fast.
Yeah.
Always fast.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then also on that week, you got Alabama at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then another kind of twist one is Oklahoma State at Houston.
Interesting.
Houston's got a decent quarterback. I haven't really did too much filling in. He's kind of mobile too.
Yeah.
That could be a shootout.
Yeah. Well, but you think the Cougars are going to have the favor in that one?
No, I might have to lean with Oklahoma State, even though it's in Houston.
Okay.
But it's going to be maybe like 2.5, 3 points. Close one.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Then week 8, we got Ole Miss at Texas. That's going to be the challenge for Texas defense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you contain Chambliss?
Right. And it's going to be interesting to see what their coaching staff can pull up. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll, by that time, know how good or how bad Ole Miss really is.
Amen. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, because the damage will be done by then.
Yep.
And then on week 9, we got Ohio State at USC.
Wow.
That's when we see how Mavia does, the quarterback for USC.
USC, yeah.
He's a big guy. He's like 6'4", 230.
Right.
He's another big guy.
Yeah.
Consistency with the throwing is a little but he can run with the ball.
Right.
If he gets more seasoned, hopefully he'll get better.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yep.
On that note there, and then on week 10 we have Miami at Notre Dame, the big game of the year.
Yeah.
And we'll see what Notre Dame's made of.
See if the felons can beat up on the
Catholics.
On the Catholics.
Yeah. A rematch. Yeah. It'll never go down in history worse than that one. Yeah, what was the kid was selling shirts on that, and he got away with it. Got a lot of heat for it, but got away with it.
What did it have on the shirts?
It said Catholics versus felons. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And he was selling them at the game.
Oh, okay.
When Notre Dame went down to Miami and beat them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, The Rock played in that game.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Rock played for Miami.
Yeah.
At the time when he was at the University of Miami.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he was starter in there or just, filled in, but he was on that team.
Awesome.
Yeah. I didn't know if you knew that.
No.
Yeah. And then week 11, we got Michigan at Oregon. That would be an interesting game.
Very interesting. Yeah.
I want to see what Michigan's quarterback, Whittingham, does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's another one of those kind of mobile quarterbacks. See if he can withstand the Oregon defense. Oregon does have a good defense this year.
Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're probably got the second best defense in college football.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because a lot of their players did come back behind Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And then also on week 11, we have Ole Miss at Oklahoma, the old shootout. And that will be a shootout between two quarterbacks that like to fling it. And they're reckless, too.
Yeah.
Both quarterbacks will throw it in the middle of three guys.
You're going to see a secondary that's going to be worn out.
Yeah, they're either going to be in the hospital from running into each other, or there's going to be a lot of interceptions and pick sixes.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen in that one.
That'll be an interesting one. Yeah.
And then last but not least, week 12, LSU at Tennessee.
Okay.
Oh, we also have one more. Georgia at South Carolina.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So we got the dogs in the
in the backyard here in the coop.
In the chicken coop. Okay.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to get over to that one.
That
see
would
if
be
we
a
get
good
tickets to see that one.
Yeah.
See if Sellers is still in one piece by the end of the season. But
exactly.
It'll be interesting.
Exactly.
Going into the top 25, they had Oregon number 2, Georgia 3, Texas 4, Notre Dame 5, Indiana 6.
Yeah,
But
I still think that's high, but okay.
yeah, I think it's high just because we don't know.
Exactly. Yeah.
The coach is great. Signer's a really good coach,
Right?
And he'll do something with them. Miami 7, Texas A&M is 8, Oklahoma 9, Ole Miss 10, Alabama 11, Texas Tech is 12. I know they lost a lot, and that's one of those sleeper teams.
Yeah, the Red Raiders. I guess they got a few. I think their defense got really beefed up in the portal.
Okay, so that's what's going to put them on the map then.
I think so. I think so, because that was the big gaping hole for them last year.
Okay. LSU's 13th. I think they're way down. I think they should be higher.
Okay.
Then you got USC, 14. BYU, 15. They're going with a rookie quarterback.
Huh.
So that's going to be interesting to see how he does with a 15th ranked team.
Yeah.
Michigan at 16. Penn State at 17. And that's
I would flip that.
Yeah, well, Penn State, I think, is going to climb up.
Yeah.
Being that the quarterback back going in there to quarterback them.
Yeah.
If they got a couple receivers and a halfway decent defense, they're going to make some noise. Tennessee's at 18.
Okay.
That's another team that usually always puts a good spread of a team on there.
True.
And they should be competitive this year.
Mm-hmm.
Washington, 19. SMU, 20. The quarterback from, I believe, SMU, he's a wild man.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a guy that just puts it all on the line. You're either going to get killed or he's going to win the game in the last second.
Yeah.
Because he's reckless. He runs with the ball, hands out. He'll pass in coverage. He just goes all out.
He sounds like almost like that. What was his name? Padilla or something?
Padilla last year
at Vanderbilt.
Yes, yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you got Utah at 21. Iowa always in the mix at 22.
Mm-hmm.
They got Clemson at 23.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they even made the rankings, but they're there. So obviously, they think they got something going on down there.
Yeah, that and maybe it's just an obligatory
pat on the back.
Well, bookmark for the ACC to have a team in there.
Yeah, kind of fill in the ACC because it's
slot.
weak or something. Yeah. Houston at 24. There we go. That's that Houston game we were talking about. So they must have something going on down there. And I heard the quarterback is pretty good.
Yeah.
So, and it's going to be a shootout. And then Missouri finishes the top 25.
Yeah, good for Mizzou. All right.
Yeah, so it's a good spread with good top 25. There'll be a lot of movement this year.
Yeah.
It ain't going to be stagnant, I could tell you that.
No.
Ohio State plays Oregon. Texas plays Ohio State. Miami's playing Notre Dame. And everybody in between here. This thing is going to go up and down like you pulling the shade down, up and down.
What do you think about the prospects of the betting and odds markets this year? Is it going to be all over the place, or is it going to be pretty steady? You just bank on the favorites. What do you think it's going to be like this
I
year?
think in the beginning it's going to be all over the place just because of the not knowing and inconsistency with all this players jumping from team to team, especially quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So they got to learn new playbooks. They got the teammates, coaching staff.
Right.
So you don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And that's why I think after a couple weeks, maybe after 3-4 weeks, it should settle down, I think. Once everybody's settled in with their new teams and start playing, I think the point spread will start to settle a little bit.
So what I hear you say is that we're to play it safe at the beginning of the season, let things iron out a little bit, and then we can start betting the bank later on when we see who's real and who's not.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm going to give it to you anyway in the beginning. I'll take my lumps. I'll take my punches in the face the first week. Why the hell did you bet on that guy when it should have been this guy? And the point spread was this, and you said this.
Yep.
Yeah, well, okay. I'll take the lumps the first 2-3 weeks. Not a problem.
You heard them, folks. You heard them.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, so we're going to get into this, and then eventually we'll get into the NFL 2 weeks after that. We'll start talking about that as well.
Oh, yeah, and then on down the line, my favorite coming in, hockey. Yeah.
Hockey.
Yes, love it.
What's your team?
Actually, my team is a minor league team. It's the Milwaukee Admirals, which is a farm team for the Nashville Predators.
Oh, okay.
And this is why I call Nashwaukee sports. The farm team for the Milwaukee Brewers is the minor league team, the Nashville Sound.
Oh, okay.
So it's really unique that Nashville and Milwaukee have that sports binding in hockey and baseball.
Everything's all corralled in one there.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a breeding ground for different sports.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Wisconsin's always been like that.
True.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
We breed in Wisconsin.
You breed linemen over there. You guys always had some of the best offensive linemen.
I'm almost embarrassed to tell you what
running
I played
backs
in high
as
school.
well too.
Yeah.
Running backs. Yeah. My favorite hockey team, the Bruins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always been a Boston Bruin, even though I'm from Connecticut.
Yeah.
It was either you're a New York or Bruins fan. My friend's a Ranger fan. I mean, die hard. It's like when the game goes on, shut the hell up, drink your beer, and keep quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you might see a shoe go through the television if they lose. That's how avid he was.
I mean, I growing up, I probably for NHL, I had to be, I was mostly a Blackhawks fan because, Chicago was the closest team that we had to watch for that. But in the other half of Wisconsin was they were all big on, for NHL, they were big on the North Stars, which moved to Texas.
Right.
And so then now they've got, was it the Wild?
The Minnesota Wild.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same thing with Carolina Hurricanes that won the Stanley Cup this year.
Yeah.
They were the old Hartford Whalers.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's like, of course, you leave Hartford and then you win the Stanley Cup. Bastards. All these years of suffering.
Exactly.
Watching my team's face get pounded into the glass
what
by the Bruins
brought
and the
a
Rangers.
tear to my eye is Atlanta keeps getting NHL teams in Milwaukee They will not let Milwaukee get an NHL team. And
I don't understand. It's in the cold weather.
I know.
Why are they putting a team in the hot Atlanta?
They're like, oh, it's too close to Chicago. Well, my gosh, come on. You've got states like California and Florida that have multiple, professional teams in those states. Milwaukee and Chicago, yeah, they might have proximity, but they're two different states, two different, sports. I guess you'd call it DNA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't compare.
Could you imagine the competition between the Blackhawks and whoever Milwaukee would have? If they had another Admirals, professional or something like that, or NHL. But yeah,
a lot of good fights in that one.
Oh yeah,
somebody's face is getting mushed up against the glass.
And I still think my Milwaukee Admirals have the most awesome uniforms in all of hockey.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll show you the uniform when we're off air here.
Yeah, I got to see that.
Yeah.
I love uniform. I love the different uniforms.
Oh yeah.
Hockey's got a couple good ones, but
yeah,
I'll be a judge of that.
There you go.
Yeah.
And next week's episode, he'll give you the rundown if I'm full of it or if he says I'm right on with the hockey uniform.
That's fair enough. We will do that.
And after today, he and I are going to head out and have a couple sticks. We're going to have our cigars and everything else, but we're going to be dropping these episodes every Friday. Don't miss one. And comment below and give us your input. We'd love to hear it from you. And this has been
Mafia Mike, over and out.
The Sports Shakedown.
In the alleys where the stadium lights glow, cobblestone rhythm, the city moves slow. Mafia Mike in a fedora and suit, whispered names on a street of dispute. Ticker tape dreams, black suit, silver chrome, old world Italia with a Hollywood home. Tonight the scoreboard hides a secret or two. The crowd holds its breath for the next big coup. This is the Sports Shakedown. Listen close when we speak. Mafia Mike on the mic, secrets spill every week. The weekly shakedown, the hit list takes the stage, paying protection in the interrogation room. Turn the page. Mandolin, midnight, and trumpet in gold. Stories like vendettas, fortunes bought and sold. Bet on the underdog, a whisper a name. In the court of the city, nothing stays the same. Lights fade on the piazza, the echo assumes. Tune in next week for the clink of the spoons. Mafia Mike tips his hat, the capos all swoon. The Sports Shakedown signs off under the moon.